I don't think Anthony Weiner's a fool.
No.
He's the fucking man. He's not a fool at all.
He's the Mac Daddy.
He's not taking any guff.
No.
He doesn't care if it's fucking Rosh Hashanah. He's going to yell at some Jews.
Yeah.
Well, the
He didn't
Jew
care.
kind of made a comment about his Arab
did.
wife.
What did he say about his wife?
I don't know, man.
Was that what it was? It was something about his
That's what
Arab
I'm
wife?
hearing.
Yes.
He took a little shot at Anthony Weiner's wife,
said-
who's Arab.
He said something like, "Oh, you married an Arab."
You married an Arab. That's exactly what started it.
And then that guy, I saw that argument. I didn't hear that remark. What a cunt that guy is.
Well,
And there were some news agencies that edited out the beginning of the argument and just made it look like, Anthony Weiner was
Of course.
just yelling at some Jewish
Yeah.
guy.
You had to put it out himself so that the whole tape was...
Get the whole tape in context.
all right, we got the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Weiner, he rocks for not stepping down and makes for some excitement.
Yeah.
And he bit into a honey. What did he bite into? They said a honey. Fuck, what was it? He's at a pastry shop.
Was it a kosher pastry
A honey
shop?
bun?
I don't know if some kind of honey bun, sure. But they said the exact thing he bit into. Because part of the problem, Anthony Weiner said, this guy waited for him to bite into his honey bun.
Oh.
So Anthony Weiner's mouth was kind of full, so it made it a little tougher to argue with this guy.
Aha.
So this is the whole argument, not the edited version?
It's the whole argument, and it also includes Anthony Weiner ordering some pastries.
Okay, so we'll find out what he ordered.
You're right. The media didn't show the rest of the argument. They just showed Anthony Weiner and him yelling.
The one I saw until this morning was Anthony Weiner was pretty much on the outside.
Yeah, this is before all that.
And then went, okay, what? Oh, you waited for me to leave, or you waited for me to whatever, and then went back in the store, but I didn't know what started the argument. And this clip is much better because it shows you how the argument started with Anthony Weiner, who's trying to become the mayor of New York City.
Sweet limit. It's like you're going to break the sweet meter. Oh, this is delicious. Still helping me? I gotta get out of here. Please, you got paying customers here. Get to work, ladies. Get to work.
Jesus.
Look how people have waiting. You got a white-collar welfare recipient. Exactly. A white-collar welfare recipient who's having honey cake. Well, let me get something. How about a little honey?
Yeah, honey cookies. Melt honey cookies.
All right. I don't want to cut the line, but that's the only thing I'm going to do is set anyway. Thank you. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Pause. This is a very Jewy place, huh?
Wow.
And it's that guy, by the way, in the blue shirt.
Yeah, I know
that's at the
exactly
counter.
which guy it is.
Yeah, the fat guy. And Anthony Weiner's right. That guy's an absolute fucking cunt.
Yeah.
But he's standing right there. The guy, what was the guy? Wait till he walks away and starts talking shit.
That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, he made his little comment as Weiner was leaving. But, very Jewy.
Very.
Where is this place?
Somewhere in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think it's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
It is Rosh Hashanah, so.
Yes.
Right.
Are you online, my friend? Thank you.
The line moves like this. It's not right. Yeah, right away.
I know.
This is the honey cookies. This is the honey cookies. This one right on top.
I want to have one of those sandwiches, though.
Yeah, just cut it square. Nobody has.
Chewing, ordering. I said chewing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the guy he has the argument with is ordering in front of him.
Yeah.
And then
How's
Anthony
business
Weiner's
today,
next.
ladies? You doing all right today?
They don't care how business is.
No.
They're getting
I
paid
eat- this
$8
is what
an
I
hour.
I'm in business. Let me get.
He's eyeballing that guy. Did you see him? He gave him an eyeball right there.
Weiner did?
Yep.
Let me see. Go
He's
back.
probably already heard. I think the guy was blurting some shit out
He probably
earlier.
was mumbling under his breath a little bit.
Yeah. He eyeballs. Look at that.
Yeah.
He eyeballs this fuck. Yeah.
He's going to fight somebody.
Oh, he's
Anthony Weiner.
It's to the point where I think a brawl.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially when he's out of it, but when he knows he's definitely out of it,
He's going to start fighting.
oh boy, is he going to start
Look at the
fucking throwing.
contempt.
He's going to start treating the public the way politicians want to treat the public.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know how many guys have wanted to do what Anthony Weiner just didn't yell at this guy?
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing to lose. That's why this is great.
Look at this. Look at this look he gives him.
Yeah, he's eyeballing him.
He's shooting him this look.
You know what? I didn't even see this version of the video. This is really long form.
Wow, that's a fucking...
Yeah, he doesn't like this guy. Go ahead, hit
All
it.
right.
Making his way around the counter.
I need this, and also if you have a small iced coffee for me, it'd be terrific. Thank you.
Ice coffee's in the fridge over there.
Okay.
Oh.
Will you grab one of those for me?
Oh.
Yeah, no, nothing. Wherever the caffeine is you took out of the decaf, pour it into mine.
You want to give me your phone number?
I got these honey.
I'll text you.
The chocolate dipped honey cookies with honey in the middle.
All right, with the honey.
They got a bit of honey in them. They're a bit sweet. But this is what you do. You eat sweets for the new year. That's all I got. Yes. What do I owe you? Well, how did you know I wanted cheese Danish? All right, let me just have one of those just while I walk, since this is wrapped up.
He does seem like an insufferable prick, though.
Anthony Weiner?
Yeah.
Pause, yeah.
He just comes off as like, even the way he's just talking to these ladies that are behind the counter, like it was like, come on, ladies, there's customers waiting. Get to work, ladies.
He's full of himself.
And he's like, all right, I'll give that to you. Give me that for the walk. And like, there doesn't seem to be anything soft, nice, or sincere about
He's
this
not a
guy.
very personable guy.
No, he's a fucking... Just a fucking miserable man. It seems like.
But he thinks he rules.
Oh yeah,
he walks through life thinking he rules.
He's really happy with himself.
Yes, at all times.
And that arrogance was his undoing. Like, that's why he would send those ridiculous body pictures from the congressional gym.
Yeah.
Like, what a dope. But he really thought he's stunning.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you're weaselly looking. Girls want to fuck you because you're a politician.
He believes he's a true treat.
He thinks he's a
Yes.
gift.
He's
A
a
real
gift.
treat.
A
treat.
catch.
Yeah.
A catch.
Even if I wasn't a politician, who wouldn't like this?
Right.
Yeah.
Yuck.
No, not the big one. Not the big. I just need a little one. Give me a little one. Just to nosh while I walk.
Nosh.
Because I have to keep my hands free. How you doing, my
For
friend?
brawling.
I'm running from there. Very nice to see you, my friend. What's the question?
No, we are trying to discuss it if you should get a little discount or not.
I don't know. I mean,
Mr. Wise, so how much is gonna
I
be
think
the
he's digging on that chick in the middle.
Can he get a little bit discount?
I want bust out retail. I don't want anything special. I want anything special.
Pause.
Any discount, give it to a friend.
Please. There's 3 girls looking at him right now.
Yeah.
I think at least 2 would have sex with him.
Yeah.
You think? Yeah.
Look at how they're looking at him.
The one in the middle, Google eye.
They're all like, oh my God.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy with the dick.
Right.
Yeah. That's him. He's the guy that has that dick.
Right.
And he loves using it.
He loves taking pictures of it and sending them.
You can eat my honeydew cake anytime. Oh my God. Look at these ladies.
Yeah.
They're dripping.
Sexy pastry talk.
Ah, yes.
You want to nosh on my cheese Danish?
Yeah.
How about you nosh on this?
I need my hands free
Right.
when I'm noshing.
That's right, to text and finger.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
tug.
Text a reach around.
Oh my God. They're looking at him like, fuck, they would definitely go there.
And then
I guess he is a
fucking-
treat.
Oh, he is.
And then that fat friggin' Jewish guy down the counter is just disgusted that no one's looking at him.
I give the guy credit. He's
Yeah.
trying to be cool, and he just finally couldn't help himself.
You think that's what it is? Maybe
Yes, because Weiner's been in
coward.
Weiner's been showboating in this fucking pastry shop for. I mean, we've been watching this video for 5 minutes already.
Yeah.
And that guy's trying to keep it to himself, but then couldn't help it in the end.
I didn't know he went after his wife first. So that was like this is about more than Anthony Weiner being like a pervert. This is because this guy's a hardcore Jew and he doesn't like that he married an Arab. Like that's
Yes.
why this guy. That's why this guy's a fucking cunt.
Well, then he brings up some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Indirectly.
I think to save face, the guy is like brings up the other stuff. I don't think the other guy cares about the other stuff. He cares that he fucking married an Arab.
Well, let's see, because we're getting to that point finally.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
He looks like he needs it. Just charge me with charge me the regular thing. The regular thing.
Oh.
Are you the boss? They keep looking to you for advice. What is it? How much?
$7.50.
Is that really what it is?
If you want me, I'll make it for $13.
Whatever. Did you get my iced coffee also?
Oh.
No, you forgot that. Here, take it for the iced coffee.
Oh, you see that? He's just like, no, it's all right. You're a little busy. Like,
All right,
I
thank you very much.
Oh, God, I hate him.
Wait, who?
He fucking didn't give him the $2.
oh, he didn't tip the girls.
He took the change and put it in his right pocket. I tip all the time because these people are fucking. That's grunt work.
He goes, no discount, but I'm also not tipping.
No, go back.
No, but that's
It's
what he
$2 lousy bucks. You leave the $2.
Didn't he? He just made them charge him for the iced coffee. Oh, did he not tip? Wow.
And he didn't
Watch, go back. He puts the money in his pocket, and he's a politician on top of it.
Well,
There's definitely a tip jar in front, right next to the register, most likely.
Listen to the way he asked for the iced coffee.
I think he's asking if they charged for it. Did you get my iced coffee? Not did you get it? Did you physically get it? But did you ring me up for it?
Oh, okay.
One of my biggest pet peeves living in New York City is watching all these people take their fucking change back at joints like this. I go to a juice store where they,
That's inappropriate. That's what
I couldn't jump on that one. like a couple of Nazis.
Yeah, but at least you said it funny. He's in a juice store, and I was like, well, technically, it's funny you should use wordplay like that. Fucking meandering idiot I am.
It's not a huge deal, but I go to a fresh juice place, and it's a pain in the ass. It's grunt work. They have to get all the vegetables, and it's not a fun job. And I see these people while I'm waiting online taking back 30 cents, 50 cents, 42 cents, when there is a tip jar right there. It's like, what, really? You can't leave the fucking change? If everyone leaves the change, they get a nice little some nice pocket money that they split up between themselves.
There are some real chiselers in the fucking city, man.
Yeah, I'm not talking like throw a $5 every time you get a juice or something, but you can't even leave the fucking change. And then here's Anthony Weiner showboating in this place. There's three, fucking grunt workers behind the counter there, and he takes his $2 back.
$2
After showboating, knowing all the cameras are on him. Go ahead, watch him take the money back.
If you want to make, I'll make it for $13.
And the change.
You got my iced coffee also?
You see, she's making the change too, right?
It's very good. Okay, so it's going to be $10.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Puts in his pocket. Ugh.
Here we go.
All right, be well. Have a sweet year.
Thank you.
Whoops, easy, guys.
You're a real scumbag, Anthony.
Wow, very nice. Very nice. That's a charming guy right there.
Married to an Arab.
Oh, right there.
Pause.
Married to an Arab.
Married to an Arab.
Because
Yeah.
you're a real scumbag, Anthony. And
Married to an Arab.
Arab.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking fat, hateable cunt.
He really is.
Wow.
That's all this is about. Is he doesn't like that he's married to an Arab.
Right.
Wow. Is that bad?
Oh, man.
Some people would think, right?
Oh, it fucking annoys me.
And he did wait till he was leaving.
Yeah, you're a real scumbag, Anthony. Married
did.
to an Arab.
He did it with his head down, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't do it in his face.
And then he talks, this is why I fucking hate this guy so much, because then when Weiner's in his face, which, he didn't expect to have to confront him like this. The guy's yelling back at Weiner, but then he's going, well, look what you did. You disrespected your wife. Fuck you. You don't care about that.
Yeah.
You don't like that he married a fucking Arab, and that's all this is about.
Disrespected his wife. You don't like his wife because she's an Arab.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, all right, let's see what happens next. We all know, but...
Very nice. In front of children. That is charming.
Disgusting, you're disgusting.
Charming.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it takes one to know one, jackass.
Oh.
Don't lose your temper. Thank you, Anthony.
What's up? What's that? What's that? You wait till I walk out till you say anything. That's courage.
We'll have a discussion. Come back in here. I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah, you're not afraid of anything.
You do disgusting things. You have a nerve to even walk around in public.
And you're a perfect person?
I'm not
You're my
perfect.
judge?
But
You're my judge? What rabbi taught you that?
I didn't do what
What
you did.
rabbi taught you that you're my judge?
You're fine. You talk
Thank
to
you.
God and
Thank
work
you.
out your problems, but stay out of the public eye.
No, I'm not going to stand with it. That's not for you to judge, my friend.
Yes.
I don't take my judgment from you, and I don't judge you.
You're a bad example.
That's
for the
your
people.
judgment?
No, that's obvious.
Okay,
Your
no, that's
behavior
why we
is
have
deviant.
elections.
It's
That's
not
why we have
normal
elections.
behavior.
And you're perfect. You're going to
Fucking
judge me.
hate
I'm not
this
running for
fucking
office.
guy.
Yeah.
I fucking hate this guy.
He is a prick.
Oh, God. I'm like watching this, and I'm like, I would love to fucking bite his fat face.
He's also saying a lot of things that people are thinking, too, so... They kind of finally had it with this guy.
But you know why I don't
walking
like
around
him?
in public.
I don't believe him. I don't believe
You don't
his
believe the chubby guy?
No, because you're a real scumbag married to an Arab.
Yeah.
That's what starts
That
this whole
pissed him
fucking
off.
thing.
Right.
That's what pisses him off.
Why isn't he talking about the Arab wife here? Now that everybody's watching.
Yeah, go ahead.
When and he knows why isn't he fucking saying that now?
Right.
Meanwhile, they're arguing so close. You know that fucking horrible honey bread with Weiner spit is flying all over his face. Weiner's still chewing his honey bread or whatever it is. And you know it's got to be going all over this guy's face.
A little flicker of cheese Danish pops out of his tooth and onto his
it's
cheek.
honey, man. There's no cheese in the honey.
I think he had some Danish. He took some cheese Danish for the walk.
Yeah,
to nosh on.
Yes, to nosh on.
Oh, to nosh. You're right. You're right.
Who judges
I'm not
me?
out there in the public.
You know who judges me?
I'm telling you.
You know
what
who
you did is
judges me?
disgusting.
Go visit with
It's
your
immoral.
rabbi.
It's
Go visit
immoral.
with your rabbi. Shows you how much you
And
know.
think about your wife.
By the way,
right? How could you take the person?
By the way, that is between me and her and my God, not between you.
And betray her.
That's not up to you. That's not up to you.
It has nothing to do. It's
You're trying to judge me because you obviously believe you're superior.
Think about
where
what's
you're
normal.
not. Not only you're not superior, you are not
superior.
You're judging me.
About a normal relationship.
Where do you get the morality to judge me?
Because there's certain.
Do you know who judges
that
me?
Society has.
Not you.
Forget
buddy.
about anything else.
Not you.
Well,
you don't get to judge me because you have shown no sign you're superior to me, and you are not my God.
Has nothing to do with being superior.
How do you have the moral authority to judge me then?
Because what you did is
ask your rabbi who gets to judge me.
To do with me. Ask my rabbi. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you what you did is deviant.
You're calling me deviant. That's not judging me.
This argument would sound great with Hop
That's not judging me.
behind it. Yada, yada, da, da, yada. Don't you judge me.
That was funny. Anthony Weiner did kind of. I guess like depends on where you are, but he did He sounded more Jewish than that.
He sounded more Jewish.
You're my judge.
Yes, you're my judge. Good. Let's hear him a little.
And get a job like everybody else.
By the way, I fought very hard for this community and delivered more than you will ever in your entire life.
You never delivered anything.
You know nothing. You know nothing. Your ignorance has been shown for the entire world. You think you can judge me?
You deliver for yourself.
Baloney. I delivered for this community, and you understand. I got to tell you, what you don't understand. You don't understand
money. Would you take your last time?
Of course it's tough. That's why I'm getting votes in this community. Take care, buddy. Nice talking to you.
Wow. That was a good one.
He's got to have keywords that stop him from cursing. Like he's got to train himself to say baloney when he wants
instead
to
of
say fuck
bullshit.
off.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Or jackass or buddy.
Instead of fuckwad.
Yeah, hey, fuckwad.
Fuckwad.
Someone is wondering if this is a setup. I thought that for a split second. I don't know. Just to get some fucking.
It's no. People aren't that good at acting. That guy is a fucking just a Weasley prick.
Because first of all, if that would have been a setup, he wouldn't have said anything about his wife being Arab. And it would have started that way.
Yeah.
And if that guy had just stood there and said, "You married an Arab, I hate you for that." I wouldn't like him, but I'd respect the fact that he stuck to what was really bothering him.
Yeah,
this shit about how could you betray your relationship? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he doesn't care about the wife.
No.
Here, push play, because then he talks a little bit down the sidewalk.
No. When I do, I don't back down.
Joey, I'm sorry if I
How are you? No, he has every right to. This is America.
But it is Arab Rosh Hashanah. Are you going to forgive him?
Of course. I don't hold it against him. How you doing, guys?
That's what's creepy about him. How he could go back to normal so quickly.
All he wanted was a nice little appearance at the bakery. Like he goes out and goes, "What are we doing today, guys?" Well, Anthony, you got the bakery. We're gonna go there. Oh, good. I'll go buy some sweets there. We can do that. That's a good, safe place to go. Bah, you're a scumbag, Anthony. You're married an Arab.
I love it.
Fuck! What happened?
Let's go to Nick in Ohio. Nick.
Hey, man, he's sitting there bitching about being judged. He's running for public office. He should be able to be judged. He's being a little fucking bitch, man.
You are going to be judged when you're running for public office. That's really true.
In that way, but I think the other guy was coming off on more of a moral issue, and it's like don't judge my morality. You could judge my leadership, and even you could even judge my decision making or lack thereof if I'm running for office. But you can't judge the guy's morality. It's not up to the guy at the fucking bakery.
I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are thinking this shit.
Well, sure.
I'm surprised no one confronted him before now.
Oy vey.
Well, they have here and there a little bit, but nothing to this extent.
At least he got people to stop talking about his foolishness at the West Indian Day Parade.
Oh, did we play that yesterday?
Hey.
Every day it's something with Weiner. I don't think we played it yesterday.
I love him.
The second one?
Yeah, where he's what? He was singing along or dancing along to a song that's pretty graphic.
A little racy.
Yeah, he was dancing to a song about killing gay people.
Oh, wow. But really?
He didn't know it, though, right?
No, of course
not. Are they trying to make a big deal about that?
I haven't heard anything about it. When it first broke, it was like, whoa, and then everybody was like, whatever.
There's nothing he can do now that's really going to stick on him because he's got that, the texting scandal and shit. Well, like you don't pile scandals on like on.
Well, it
a guy
already
like
destroyed him too, though.
Yeah, that's just it. It's done.
He's just playing it out.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a shot.
We always wonder why they don't play it out. It's interesting to watch now that it's happening.
Yes,
love
to see why
being played out.
And so you know how happy Elliot Spitzer is that this is happening. Because
preview.
First of all, but no, Spitzer is seen as a guy. But Spitzer was actually doing something illegal and fucking hookers.
Yes.
And then prosecuting people for it.
Well, yeah. As we know the facts, what Spitzer did is way worse.
A little fruit fly here on you, Jimmy.
There's a fruit fly has been buzzing around me. I feel like that fucking, I'm in the bakery and that fucking fat guy is around my head and I can't concentrate. I just keep looking. I'm like, am I losing my mind or is there something near me?
Yeah, you went cross-eyed for a second.
Buzzing.
But the facts as we know it, I think Spitzer, what he did is worse, right?
Much worse.
Okay.
I would think.
Much worse, yeah.
But people are looking at Weiner like he's more of the degenerate.
Because
more of a degenerate.
I think it's because there wasn't a picture of Spitzer's genitals
That's true.
on the news.
Right.
So
Yeah.
once you see a picture of a guy's dick,
right.
Oh, yeah.
You
just can't control yourself.
You want to see one of mine?
No, it's cool. Thanks.
Just asking.
But you kind of believe, just watching from the outside, you kind of believe that, Spitzer, felt bad and is kind of taking care of it a little bit.
You think?
And Weiner's like,
fuck you.
He can't wait to figure out how to keep sexting. You know what I'm saying? He's going to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I truly believe Spitzer feels pretty bad and sorry for what he did, and I just don't feel it with Weiner at all. At all.
It was great finding out about Weiner that he was like, "Well, I resigned, so of course I can keep sexting." Right?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's fucking Googling, man, right now, trying to figure out how he could do it. Oh, yeah, he's going to find a way. There's going to be an app just for him. He's going to find an app and go, oh, this is what I've been waiting for.
The guy didn't really do anything wrong.
I know.
No.
He didn't do anything fucking wrong. Like, maybe I don't know if his wife knows this or not, but maybe she just accepts the fact, like, hey, who knows what goes on in their marriage? Maybe she's okay with it.
Right. Yeah, but in that arena, being a politician and stuff, it's a little rough.
Yeah.
We got some hoity-toity people that, can't accept that type of behavior.
Yeah. I just wish that we would look away. Like when something like this happens, it has nothing to do with his voting record or his ability to serve the public. I know it's fun to goof on. I love goofing on him. But he might be good for his constituency, and now he's not going to be able to do that.
I can't vote for a politician when I know what their genitals look like.
What their dicks look like.
I mean? There's just something weird about that. Imagine Clinton, and you go, oh, yeah, I know what his genitals look like.
Yeah, what's his dick look
It's
like?
just a weird thing.
How's his cock?
Right.
Hey, don't forget, 92 Clinton is the one that won. A few more years. If Clinton had...
I know. If you had the smartphone.
Dude, he fucking... Look at all these chicks that have lined up. He fucked him. I fucked him. I sucked his dick. I ate his ass. Black ones, white one.
Clinton is very lucky. Because he would have had a phone and thinking what he was doing was safe. Because let's not forget, the whole Weiner thing started because he really just didn't know how Twitter worked. And
No.
he had no idea. That's why he got caught, and Clinton would have been the same way.
He said he got hacked.
Remember, he got hacked and stuff, and he thought, a DM was safe, right?
He said someone hacked him.
It was a prank. Let it go.
Yeah, just let's all forget about it, okay?
And then a couple of shock jocks put his dick picture out there for the world to see.
Yes.
I pissed off Barbara Walters, though.
Oh, yeah, it did.
I think about that every once in a while. What did she say? I, too, saw the picture and chose not to do... Okay, sure.
Right, yeah. She was like, I saw the picture.
She was so mad that we were the
Yeah.
ones that got it out there.
I was too busy trying to fuck a married senator. Didn't you do that? I hope so.
Weiner is a degenerate. Well, let this guy say it. He's, Joey, he's from Jersey City. Joey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Good morning,
What's
man.
going on, fellas?
All right.
I just wanted to say the reason why, you treat Weiner worse than Spitzer is because if you forget, he's been caught twice. he came out the whole, after the first time it was like, oh, it was a huge mistake. I'll never do it
true.
again. And then and then this Sydney Leathers cunt comes out. It's like, I don't know. You can't vote for a guy who's lying and cheating on his wife. Like, if he's going to do that to his wife, what's he going to do for his constituents?
Well, I think he makes a good point, because after the first one, we were moving on. We really were.
Yeah, he was doing all right.
And he went away for about a year, I think it was, and then we find out that he never learned his lesson and went right back to doing it. That's bothersome, I think, for a lot of people.
He's a fucking moron.
But, dude, you're right that he was dumb to do it again. And this guy, I understand why this guy's saying that. But when you're saying because he cheats on his wife, would he cheat on his constituency?
Oh, yeah, that's silly.
Yeah, I'll tell you why it's silly. Because if we're honest, dude, so many men, a lot of guys don't do it and don't cheat. But so many men do this type of stuff. And if all the guys who behaved like this were being honest and going, look, I've made that mistake, I get it, he would have a tremendous amount of vocal support if people were being honest. But people are not being honest, and that's what's bothersome.
But he said all that he made a mistake, and then it turns out he didn't really learn his lesson.
It shows habitual poor judgment, is what it is. If
he said all the right things, he did a photo shoot with his wife when she was pregnant and all that stuff, and we're all thinking, oh, wow, man, all right, the guy is moving on. He's dealing with his issue, whatever it is. And then it turns out he never dealt with any of it.
I mean, it does show poor judgment.
Right.
And yeah, he'd get support from people. But the fact of the matter is, you don't want a guy that's practicing poor judgment in charge of your shit. You don't care if the fucking, your carpenter is doing that or,
Right. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. If he's going to treat his wife like that, who he supposedly loves and is his whole life and everything, taxpayers, he doesn't give a fuck about.
Dude,
he's going to do whatever the fuck he wants.
To any of them,
whatever he wants with his wife. He's not going. He's going to do whatever he wants with the taxpayers.
Let me ask you a question though. But they are all scumbag. I mean, do you trust any of them?
No.
Think about Obama. Obama's a guy who I actually don't think is cheating on his wife. He strikes me as a guy who's happily married. That's my impression of his marriage, is that they're happily married. And yet his base is disgusted with him. Like, they thought he was going to do this. Can people who loved Obama 4 years ago say that they trust him as much now? Or look what any of these guys have done with their fucking trust. They're all phony, dude. They're all liars. This guy just did it with his dick on a cell phone. He didn't take the country into war when he promised not to. He didn't, like Mark Sanford, fly to another country. He didn't, like Larry Craig, try to suck a guy's cock in the fucking men's room and then plead guilty and then lie about it because he was embarrassed.
His loss.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you got to find a hole in the fucking wall already drilled. We all know the old tricks of the trade. But he didn't do a lot of these things. I mean, he didn't have anything to do with the Iran Contra that Reagan did. There's a million of these guys that live upstanding moral marriages that have fucked the country in their own way.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't think
all good points, Jimmy.
I don't think you could just look at things he hasn't done, and because he hasn't done a lot of other bad things, you kind of blow this off as not being a bad thing. And it's not a bad thing. Right. I understand that. But it's, again, the judgment issue. It looks to me like if you're a straight-thinking guy and you're thinking of the in your own best interest, you know what you did, you're getting a pass on it, you're going to run for office again, you would think, hey, I better not do this again. And instead, he thought, I'm going to do this again. I probably won't get caught this time. I'm going to use a fake name. I'm going to be fucking Carlos Danger and fucking. It shows poor judgment.
It was dumb.
It all comes down to him getting caught twice.
Yeah,
that's rough.
It was dumb.
Rough.
I just don't think we should care about it. Like, that's what bothers me. It's like, wow, the guy's having some marriage troubles, huh?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Like again, Kennedy is one of the most beloved presidents, and he was humiliating his wife. He was fucking around. Robert Kennedy was fucking around. These guys are American heroes.
Now let's zip up our fly and go to Chicago.
You know what I mean?
Most likely, those two did way worse than Weiner.
Oh, my God,
Most likely.
So it's like, it's been happening all the time. It's just the information is passed so differently now. And I understand how dumb he was to do it.
But he's kind of dumb for not keeping his nose clean.
Yeah.
the public pretty much accepted that, he got caught doing this. He did everything right in the public eye. They were ready to move on. He was doing well in the polls. I think he was leading or very close. He was right there. He had a shot.
Yeah.
And then all this came out showing that he never learned his lesson, and all that shit he was telling the public was all bullshit. And we know politicians bullshit all the time.
And he tried to blow it off like, well, I said that these things would come up because I had done them.
Right. Then he was
before, and it's like, no, this is what you did after you fucker.
He was still trying to fucking, lie his way through it.
It came off as a little wormy. Yeah. Like he was trying to weasel out of something.
I personally don't care, but I could see why
personally give a shit.
Potential voters would have a real issue with that.
He'd be a hilarious mayor. Cameras following this fucker around. I mean, I'm all in.
Oh, God, I would love it.
Great mayor.
Yeah. I wish we had a powerful fucking fan base like the old days. Maybe we could push them through. We were able to push people through, man. We pushed the Big Brother dude through and some other reality stars over the years.
We kept Springer on Dancing with the Stars for a while.
That was our last big accomplishment.
He just wanted to go home.
Remember, he would beg us?
Yeah.
That's a true story.
Don't mention it. My leg hurts.
Remember, he said that. He just wanted out. We're like, nope. You got another week in you, pal. The fan base fucking pushed Springer. Oh, God, was that funny.
Yeah.
Anthony Weiner is the Sanjaya of mayoral candidates.
Sanjaya. Oh, God.
We didn't do anything with Sanjaya, I don't think. No. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Well, there's how long until I guess the rest of the candidates kind of give way to de Blasio.
You think it's him, huh? He's running away with it.
He's got like 43%. Next down is Quinn with 18%. It's just...
Wow.
Yeah.
What's Weiner have percentage-wise?
It's less than 5 now. It was 5, and now it's like 3 or 4.
Wow,
maybe.
really?
Yeah, he's just in the shitter.
Well, he's got to find a kid with a big afro.
Yeah.
At de Blasio's got his own kid.
Weiner, what are you doing? You got to find a kid with a huge fucking afro.
It's not even an adopted kid. That's his kid.
That's huge.
That's
huge, though. You can't fucking defend against a kid with a huge afro.
Have you seen the size of his afro?
Yes.
Oh, it's huge.
And his father said, don't you dare cut that afro until I'm elected.
His afro shits on your afro.
Right.
It is a great afro. It really is.
That's what put this guy over the top.
Yeah.
When that commercial came out, he goes,
not just because he's my dad.
Right.
What? I went like, what? I actually said that. What?
But that's when he went flying up in the polls, that commercial.
Of course it is.
Exposing his son with the big, huge afro. Turns out the guy's married to a black lady.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Even Reverend Al. I was reading a little bit of, Reverend Al hasn't endorsed, what's his name, his pal Thompson?
No.
He hasn't endorsed him, and Thompson's like, what the fuck, man? We've been friends forever. And Reverend Al's hinting like, I kind of like this de Blasio guy.
I like this de Blasio.
Because the kid has the big afro.
He saw the commercial. Reverend Al goes, did he just say my dad?
Right. And I guess it's a big deal who Reverend Al decides he wants to endorse.
How that matters.
Hilarious.
Anything amazes me.
It's amazing that people care.
I think the whole thing's a joke. I hate politics. I like goofing on it, but I fucking hate it in the end. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What do you think Weiner's going to do today? Every day it's something.
I'm with
He's
Sam,
on a good roll.
At some point, fisticuffs will be thrown.
Oh, yeah. He's going to fight someone.
He's going to fight someone.
Where does he go from here?
That'd be great. He just fucking decks somebody.
Yeah, where does he go from here? After, if he doesn't win, he's not going to win, but where does he go from here? What's next?
Yeah, book and lectures, probably.
Cable network.
Yeah, maybe
maybe a talk show thing, right?
Talk show.
Yeah, do a little news
Shock
thing.
jockery.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe like a Donahue type talk show though.
Yeah,
it might
yeah.
not be a news show. He might try to bring back.
No,
Yeah,
Donahue, you're
Springer.
You're too,
Downey.
no, thank you, Anthony.
The new Morton
You're too
Downey.
young.
It's like, Anthony, we saw you. You're very, when you get yelling and stuff, we could put that in a show format. Don't give me that. It's like he's yelling at the audience members.
That'd be the name of the show. Don't give me that.
Don't give me that. With Anthony Weiner's Don't Give Me That. And when he says it,
with an
the crowd
exclamation
goes,
point.
Woo! It's like, really? You think so? Don't give me that. Woo! The whole place comes apart.
He'd start off going, and then he'd start off with the subject of the day, which would be, and then he claimed that he didn't know that his taxes weren't paid, and he'd point and go, don't get, and the crowd would say it with him.
They show the crowd, don't give me that. Oh, that's so douchey. It could work.
The whole crowd has to chant it at the same time as the open.
You could see him blowing cigar smoke in guest faces.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, step up to the loudmouth.
To be fair, Joe Hoff 23 on the Twitter. He's a good dude. He writes, Spitzer doesn't regret shit. He's 1,000 times worse than Weiner, who's a cartoonish boob.
Oh,
Spitzer is devious. All right, fair enough.
Well, one man's opinion.
No, he hides it better, I guess.
I don't know. I think the two-time fuck up is the big thing. I think that guy's right.
I know, but so many, even though I understand the judgment issue, and it was dumb. It's a dumb thing to do. But as a guy, if you're being honest, and we look at, not you, but like, that's not betraying the public trust. It's not my fucking business if he's doing that, because so many of them do it, and so many of them are snakes in other ways that are much worse.
Well, then claim you do it and say that you still do it.
I agree with you. I wish we could do that.
Then do that.
That's our fault as a public for judging that harshly. If we as a public said, I don't care about that. That's nothing to me.
Yeah.
How did he vote? That's what I care about. Then this wouldn't be an issue, and he could go, I've had some marital issues. That's between me and my wife, and it would go away.
But it shows extreme weakness, because in the world he lives in, he knows this is going to be a huge issue with people. And he got away with it, and he couldn't calm the fuck down just to get into office.
Yeah,
this is great.
He knows all that.
Yeah, I know it is hard to defend. I mean, it is
like, I agree with what you're saying, but he knows that this would be a real problem if people found out that he was continuing.
Yeah.
And he continued.
It was dumb.
And it's all the little things too. Like Elliot Spitzer was client number 9.
Client number 9. Oh,
he's Carlos Danger.
I know, that rocks.
Wow.
What happened?
Oh my God.
What happened?
It's a war vet behind the counter of a convenience store.
Wow.
And a guy comes in to rob him and puts a gun in his face.
Wow.
The guy holds the gun away down and pulls an automatic out and shoves it right in the guy's mouth.
Wow.
Like, you're going to be leaving.
Wow.
I honestly don't think the guy wanted to use that gun, the robber.
Right.
Wanted to use it. He didn't seem very sincere. And
yeah, but the guy didn't shoot.
Pointing
no one
his
shot,
gun.
right?
No.
The guy pulled his gun backwards when the vet behind the counter started reaching with his left hand for the guy's gun to cop. The guy pulled his gun back, and when he did, this veteran reached behind himself, pulled his gun out, and shoved it right in the guy's mouth.
Face.
That's
I love
great.
That. Yeah.
Oh, and then he backs out of the store. Holy fuck! Is that a great video?
That is fucking great. Guy's smoking.
How smooth is the robber though? He takes one last toke of his fucking cigarette before he pulls his weapon.
Oh, wow. It's like, I win.
There's your video of the day. It's going to be played everywhere today.
That's fucking amazing.
It's like fucking Grand Theft Auto footage.
2 white guys, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did the guy did he make the guy leave his gun or no?
I guess not. He just made him back out of the store. Yeah, you just want to fucking, remedy the problem for yourself. Get out of there.
Right.
That's great, though. Like, hey, no. How about this?
Like I told the police officer, if I would have actually seen the barrel of the pistol, they wouldn't be having to look for him right now. He'd already be dead.
Yeah, and the policy there at that liquor store is just to give him the money, but you didn't do it that day. What'd your boss say about it?
My boss gave me permission to carry my weapon there when I was hired.
Well, there you go.
They knew it. They knew exactly what I would do, and they're okay with it.
All right. John Lewis Alexander, thank you, sir, for your service
see the
to
barrel.
this country.
He said,
and thank you very much
the guy
for joining
pulled
us
the gun
today to
out.
Tell us your story.
But he never pointed the barrel at the
Well, thank you.
clerk.
Have a good day, Steve.
So that's why he put it in his face and didn't shoot it. He said if he saw the barrel, if that barrel came up at him, he'd have just pulled his gun and fucking shot him. That would have been it.
That's
bye.
Good for that. That's the advantage to having a gun. It's like a legal gun owner.
Yeah.
Stop the guy from robbing him.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And he could have shot. By the way, if he would have just pulled his gun out and shot that guy in the face, he would have been completely justified.
Totally would have been fine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Could we get Anthony Weiner on the phone?
I don't see why not.
Do we have some honey bread, honey cakes?
Got an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like to talk to him?
I want to offer up Sam Roberts.
Why? For what?
His
the afro?
His fucking afro.
I would love
his
I'm
son.
thinking this could work.
Your son.
Anthony Weiner's long lost son. We pop a commercial on.
Yeah. Maybe we should
we go afro to afro, man.
Maybe we should just do one.
Big
for him.
showdown.
You're gonna have to tease that thing up a little bit, though.
Make it look like a real,
real afro,
less dready.
And we got darken you up slightly,
a little bit, tanning booth.
Can we do it with lighting? Putting on the makeup that's where it gets touchy.
Let's call Snooki. Let's get Snooki involved.
Okay,
Snooki and tan mom,
tan mom,
whoever she is, tan mom.
Right. We'll have them consult on this, but I'm thinking Weiner could use you.
Weird orange androgynous kid,
whatever,
with stringy afro,
and then you could just be sitting there, not just because he's my dad,
right?
Oh,
that would rock.
Yeah,
and then we got two afros going at it.
Yeah. Maybe I should put a Weiner commercial together.
Afro Wars.
Yes,
I'll help him.
Afro Wars.
Should
we bring it back?
Yeah, remember Afro Wars? We did have that up on the
first one made my career.
Huh?
Yeah.
First Afro Wars made my career.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It left me with this afro.
No, Afro Wars goes way back. We had a bulletin board where we just collected great afros.
And posted them up. It's like, ooh, look at that one.
Can we start it?
I don't know.